Hotter than a Sunday in June, a midsummer afternoon, and hottest thing that I'd ever felt. Oh baby, gonna make my butter melt. Red hot fire, burning bright, burning up everything inside. Oh, button my shirt, loosen my belt, 'cause baby gonna make my butter melt. When I'm in her arms, there's no saving me. I'm burning up to the third degree. Oh, the room's on fire, dancing in the flames. Smack my ass and change my name. Heat wave rushing through my blood, can't hardly get enough. Oh, she's cooler than heaven, harder than hell. Oh, baby, gonna make my butter melt. Dark days and fever dreams, I sure could use an ice cold drink, but there's no water left, she's emptied my well. Oh baby, gonna make my butter melt. Oh baby, gonna make my butter melt. Oh yeah, baby, gonna make, baby, gonna make, baby, my butter melt. She gives me loving like I ain't ever had, and toss me to the curb like a dirty dish rag. Say, boys, is the juice worth the squeeze? Every night she makes me feel like a king, then treats me like a dog the very next morning. Tell me, boys, what you think? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Every time I see her, I tell myself I'm through, but I got this itch, just won't go away. She scratches it like no one else do. She got the goods that make my head spin and turn. Well, I know what I'm playing with, cause I keep getting burned. Oh, tell me, boys, what you think? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Golden bell across the room, laughing over wine, losing track of time. That should be me. Oh, that should be me, with my arm wrapped around her waist, dancing through the night, dizzy with delight. That should be me, lavishing you with ruby rings and diamonds too. Sail across the ocean blue, making all of our dreams come true. Good things come to those who wait. That's what they say. But I've been waiting far too long for some good to come my way. It's always one step forward, two steps back, but I won't let it get me down. 'Cause I'm still here and I know this year some good's gonna come around. Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the day is new. There's a place where flowers bloom, where every bird is singing their tune. And someday, oh someday I'll be there too. Good things come to those who wait. And I don't mean to sound cliche, but I'll keep waiting as long as I need for some good to come my way. There's a place where skies are blue, where every hope and every dream comes true. And someday, oh, I'll be there too. And good things come to those who wait, while I'd like for it to be today. I'll keep waiting as long as it takes for some good to come my way. For some good to come my way. Oh, some good's gonna